We love pink. Yeah! Pink is great. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh. Wow. Okay. Hello, Dr. Eggman. Or... Dr. Light or Right. If you're American. Okay. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of the entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. Ah, so like really super like crazy questions. Okay. We all want to be quote unquote good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. I mean, fair. Yeah, very fair. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself? Your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? Nah, man, I just want to live. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. Yeah, sure, I'll trust the heck out of you, you know. Like, I trust anybody who owns a home like this. Ritualistic sacrifices all over the place. My god. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. Okay. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Oh. Interesting. Okay. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. Man, this game gets deep. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder like things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Okay, fair. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we'll be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. You guys ready for this? I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. And I can definitely tell you straight up that I very am much an honest person, and quite frankly, I'm blunt. And I mean, really, like, really blunt sometimes. Which I know sometimes being blunt is not necessarily the best thing. Excuse me. Because, you know, there's times to be blunt, and then there are times when it's just not appropriate. If that makes sense, you know? Alright. Do you believe that you always treat others fairly? No. Do you believe that you always treat others equally? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be an innovator? Yes, very much so. I like to always think outside the box, and I definitely am always just coming up with just random stuff off the fly, you know? And that's kind of, you know, the point of being an innovator. Like, you can come up with something on the fly and then it works. So yes. Do you feel as though you are always deserving of someone's time? Okay, so you want me to be honest. Do I feel as though I always am deserving of someone's time? In my heart, I should say yes. But I will say what I'm thinking is no. Because it's asking, do you feel? And I'll be honest, at this point in time, no. Would you say that oftentimes you've given your time to others who weren't deserving of it? Yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? So again, they did mention that it does depend, right? It depends. But they did say to just kind of think about it for a moment. Do I have trust issues? You know what? Yes. Would you be alright with living alone forever? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would, actually. And I'll tell you why. I think it's because... Now, you've guys heard of Asperger's syndrome before. Like, when I was younger, I was always to myself. Like, I didn't necessarily have... what do you call it? Have you ever invented anything? Have you ever invented anything? No, I have not. Do you feel as though you're always deserving of someone's time? Like I said at the beginning, no. Would you say that oftentimes you've given your time to others who weren't deserving of it? Yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? So, when I stopped at this... Okay, now that I'm thinking about it... So, I admit that I kind of live in ignorance sometimes, but I think that's just because I think differently than other people. And I wish some folks would understand how autism works, because we think differently. Like, some of us that are on the high spectrum, like, we just think things differently. And I will say another other thing that I know, that I was a pretty open, like, not necessarily an open book, but it was more like, Like, I was very gullible. Let's just say that. Like, I was very gullible when I was younger because I thought it was just... I thought that's what you were supposed to do. Does that make sense? Like, being the person looking at the other kids and observing and just, you know, just more or less doing what they're doing, thinking that it's okay, you know, all that sort of stuff. But then later finding out that it just wasn't that. And so, like, even though, yeah, sure, I felt a little bad, but honestly, I just kind of moved on from it. So, maybe I'm rambling here. I don't know. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? You know what? I do. Because I've learned now that, like, you know, you have to be very careful. Ramble all you want, friend. You know what? I'm sorry if rambling happens a lot with me. I can't help but ramble because I don't know. But you know what? I was gonna say I didn't even. Sometimes you have trust. You know what? Yes. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Okay, so I have to say yes, because, again, I've done this before. And I've, like, what do you call it? When I, actually got my own place one day, like, when I finally got to live on my own, yeah, I lived alone. I had no roommates, because I didn't want any. And I was fine with being alone. And even as a child, I was fine with being alone. I was just in my own little world. You know? So, I have to say yes, because it's true. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? So, I want to try to remember what exactly this quote means. Giving someone the benefit of the doubt. Is that, like, more or less meaning, like, giving that person possible, like, agreement, I guess? Is that how they kind of interpret it, I suppose? I will say I will say not always, because it does say, like, do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? And I don't think I do every time. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? I mean, I do like to listen to people, and you know what? Yeah. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? I'll be honest, I know, but also yes. Do you just like the sound of your voice? Sound of your own voice? Actually, no, I have to say yes, because there have been a time, and here's the thing, again, this just kind of goes back to being a kid and being super loud, but it was just because of my autism. That was more or less, I was just very loud and did not control my voice, and I honestly became mute for a good year or two because I thought to myself that maybe if I just stayed quiet and not say anything, then I thought that maybe I wasn't doing anything wrong, I guess. Or I just thought that Because God, I'm getting really deep into this because I got told so many times by parents, adults, my siblings, everybody, you know, like, hey, that's not an appropriate thing to say right now. That's not appropriate to say. You're being very loud. Don't say that. Don't say this. Yeah. Honestly, I don't like the sound of my voice. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? No, actually. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Of course, yes. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes. Are you afraid of spiders? No. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Wait, if you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Yes! I mean, it said if I do come unscathed, yeah, sure, why not? Would you consider yourself to be fat? No. No, I'm not. I am not. I am a bulky twig. I will say I'm just bulky above and just twig, like, kind of just skinny, but yeah, no. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? I don't know, chat. What do you think? Do you think I'm full of charisma? Wink. Wink. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Can't believe I can wink. I'd say I have charisma. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Actually, yeah. This is all very interesting. Oh yeah? Okay. Okay. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spelled the name Satan? No. I wasn't paying attention to that. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. I'm not. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Honestly, not really. I'm more interested in finding out about predicting the future. Like opening my mind and all that stuff. I'm not necessarily looking for anything hidden. So, I'm not. I'm not wondering. Have you been entirely honest with your answers this far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? I mean, I would have to say yes, because, I mean, if there are consequences, I mean, you don't want to be dishonest. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? You did say so at the beginning, right? Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? How these questions began to take a strange turn? No. Would you consider yourself captivating? Hold on, what's, like, the definition of captivated? Wait, god dang it, come on. So, I want to look up the definition of just captivated. Because it's asking if I feel, like, do I think of myself that way? Attract and hold the interest, attention of charm. I mean... I can... To hold the attention of someone by being extremely interesting, exciting, pleasant, or attractive. Oh, okay. Well... I'd say yes, because... I'm friendly with everybody, and... especially, like, I guess a good example is at work. You know, I greet everybody who comes in, and I ask them how their day's going, and sometimes we actually will get into a conversation. So, yeah. Very interesting. Okay. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Yes. And let me give you an example of how brave I am. So, one time when I went over to check my parents' cat, I went to their garage to get a drink from the fridge. What I found in the fridge, at the bottom where the drawer was, there was a boa constrictor, and he was just curled up in the corner, literally under the what do you call it, the shelf in the fridge. Because it was a snake, he got in there because I'm sure it was because it was cool, you know what I mean? Snakes they're cold-blooded, so, I think that's probably why he was in the fridge. So, more or less, I was like, oh, shoot. So, I called my parents and had them on, what do you call it, video call, and I said, hey guys, look at this snake I found. And I was reaching out, and my mom started freaking out. She was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just trying to get him out. So I pulled him by the back a little bit to scoot him a little bit out so he can get out of the fridge. So I scooted him out of the fridge, like, really slowly, and then I was able to get him out of the fridge, and he went under it. But yeah, that's just an example of, like, how brave I am. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? No. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Nope. Nope. I have not. I really haven't. I'm actually, like I said, I'm more interested in the whole, like, figuring out the other stuff. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Nope. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take, or how many questions exist in this session? No. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Do most humans annoy you? Most humans. It said I had to be honest, right? Yes. Do you prefer animals to people? Yep. Do you believe in magic? Honestly, no. I think magic is great. I think magic is really cool. But I honestly don't believe in it. So I'm sorry. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? Well, I kinda do. I mean, yeah. I do. Yeah, I'll just say yeah. Do you fear death? Yes, I do. Actually, I do. Are you attracted are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? No. I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do have a long-time partner. We've been together for 13 years. So, no. Did you answer the last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? Am I alone? Here's the thing, though. You're asking if I'm alone. Technically speaking, no, because both my partner and roommate are here. So... And in case you're wondering, my partner is... man. So, yeah. I am gay, so... I try to, here's the thing, I try to be very quiet about this because I know that, like, hey, it's Pride Month and it's all good. It's just, it's really scary to talk about this stuff, especially in this year. Does that make sense to anybody else? Like, does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, it's just really scary to talk about that kind of stuff on the internet. You know, so I kind of, not to say, you know, I'm proud of who I am, you know, and all that junk. It's just, it's really scary what's going on this year, especially for the LGBTQ and the trans community, and just everybody in general, you know what I mean? 13 years, wow, good for you, dude, seriously. Yeah, no, so... And here's the thing, we've had our ups and downs, but, you know, that's part of a relationship. One thing's for sure about a relationship, guys, communication. It's a big, big thing, especially for me. I want, you know, communication. That's a big thing with me. So, am I alone? I mean, technically speaking, yes, I'm in my room alone. Like, there's nobody else here. Besides, I mean, Taza, you're with me. So... I mean, that's a given, and anybody else who's here, so... But I mean, technically speaking, yes, I am alone. Are you sure? I mean, yes. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? No. No, I would not believe you. No, I would not believe you at all. Have you wondered who I am? Actually, yes. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. I have not. Do you feel like you're being watched? Honestly, yes. But in a completely different way. And I'm talking the internet. Because... I don't know if you guys noticed, it's like, I swear, every time, like, if I'm on, say, like, if I'm on Instagram, or I'm on Pinterest, or if I'm on a shopping thing, and I'm trying to, like, it's the same thing with the cosplay stuff. Like, if I'm looking for cosplay contacts, and I'm looking for a specific website or something, suddenly, when I play YouTube on my TV, it decides to show me that ad. So, yeah, I think I am being watched. Just in a completely different way. Have you considered quitting the session early? No. Do you drink water every day? I try, but no, not every day. No. Do you eat at least once per day, every day? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you realize that there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far? I'm sure I have, yes. Are you wondering what they are? I know I have to be honest, so yes. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No, not really, because, I mean, I didn't even know there were hidden messages. I mean, I thought the whole point of this was I was just going to be answering questions, either saying yes or no. That was all I was given. I was never given any other, you know, hints here, bro. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to anybody else here? Because it makes sense to me. But... would it bother you? Not really, no. Is your favorite number 7? No. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. I mean... yeah, that is true. Yeah. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? I mean, they're both fruit, so no. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? I actually do, yes. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Again, this depends. This depends on the circumstances here. It depends on the circumstances. See, I do believe that some people deserve a second chance. But do I agree for everyone? No. But also, there is another side of me where is like, I want to give everyone a second chance, you know? So, and of course I have to be freaking honest, so I'm just gonna say yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Yes. Yes. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? I mean, okay, so... obedience is more important than freedom. I mean, that just depends on the circumstance. Again, freedom is great, but having a little bit of order is fine too, if it's reasonable. But it's not the most important. It's kind of like the midway, so no. Underwater adventures sounds like a fun time. Do you agree? No! No! I do not! No! I do not! No! I have a fear of drowning, so no. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you? Do you, game? Do you love me? Are you trying to flirt with me? Trying to... what? What you doing, huh? But, no, I did not. But thanks for letting me know. Do you wish to be loved? Well, I have to answer honestly. Yes, of course. Have you ever felt hated? Yes. Do you have any addictions? Technically, yes, I do. Do you dislike the color pink? No, I don't. No. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. Not to me, no. Do you enjoy loud music? I do. Yes. Do you like to dance? Yes. Do you consider yourself normal? Well, no. Because, again, this just brings up the fact that, you know, not getting the help that I needed because, you know, I mean, I went to a school for for kids who had learning disorders and all that sort of stuff. I was around kids who, you know... So... more or less, it was like, my thinking was just not normal to anybody else, I guess. Does that make sense? I mean... So, no, do I consider myself normal? Not really, no. I just think differently. Do you love your parents? Of course I do. Of course I love my parents. One of them I'm kind of on, but... I mean, do I love my parents? Yes, I do. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? No, because, like I said, I'm a pretty patient person, and I try not to get salty and blow up, because I think the only times I ever do get salty, like salty, is, like, for example, playing Claire Obscure and not getting the dodges and parries right. So, no, I don't get angry that often. Do you hold grudges? I have to admit, yes, there has been one grudge, or actually maybe two, that I still sometimes hold. And I know I need to let those go one day, so, but I have had, you know, like, I have to be honest about this, so. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done, but still did it anyway? Yes, of course. Have you ever lied? Yes, I have. Have you ever cheated on a test? Actually, no. Because, most of the time, I was always in remedial classes, so... Okay, I don't know if this may sound weird to anybody else, but during my school times, it's like, they didn't necessarily have me with tests or anything. It was more remedial homework stuff. It was just, again, like I said, I have a learning disorder. I just had a really hard time in school. I could not process things correctly. So, you know, like, so, no. Also, I honestly, I'll be honest, I didn't even know that was a thing. You see how, like, sheltered child over here who had been in a bubble for so long? Well, that's reassuring. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I never really had anything crazy growing up. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? What? Do I think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No, I mean, no, I believe flowers and trees are both beautiful. They're both equally beautiful. Oh my god. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Okay. Here's the thing. I do like flowers. You guys know that I've mentioned before that my favorite flower of all time is called the snowdrop flower. It's my favorite flower. Now, okay, so this is just under certain circumstances, okay? In my head, do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? My answer would be no. I like trees more, I guess. Let's just go with that. But I'm saying is that I think flowers and trees are equally beautiful. Both of them are. So that was an odd question. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Yes. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No. I do not. Have you ever seen a ghost? So when I was young, and I do remember one time waking up one night and looking, because my sister and I slept in one room, and we had bunk beds, and we had our door always open because our parents' room were right there, and we were pretty young. But I do remember one time waking up one night and looking down looking at our long hallway, and right in the middle there was like this white, it looked like a white sheet kind of looking, shadow looking thing that was in the middle of the hall. So I guess, yeah, I guess I could say, yeah, I have seen something that looks similar to a ghost. Do you dream often? Oh, yes. Do you have nightmares often? No. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Yes. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Do you exercise often and stay active? I try, but no. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? A food that I despise. Do tomatoes count? Like, I don't necessarily despise certain foods, I just don't like them. Like, I don't like sliced tomatoes, I don't like, you know, like sliced diced tomatoes, that kind of thing. I don't know, I just like my ketchup. I like my tomato just smashed into mulch. You know what I mean? I don't like eating peanuts. I like my peanut butter smashed. You know, I guess. I mean, I don't... You know what? No. There's not really a food out there that I despise. So, no. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Yes. Oh, yeah. Have you ever felt betrayed? Oh, yeah. Do you ever feel lost in life? Yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? I have to be honest about this. There are times that I feel like I can be a leader. There are times that I feel like I can be a leader. But in all honesty, no. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No! No! I don't want to be responsible for a button that destroys the world. No, thank you. No, thank you. Also, like, no. Like, we all live here. Like, no. I don't want to blow up the world. You crazy. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Oh, yeah. Of course. Hero dreams? Are you kidding me? Have you ever been bullied? Oh, yeah. Have you ever bullied someone else? No. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Oh, yeah. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes, I do. Because I'm very, very blunt. So, yeah. Do you find space fascinating? Wait, what? Oh, space? As in, up above? Yes, I do. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Yes, I do draw. I love to draw. It's fun. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Honestly, no. I don't consider myself to be a good friend, because there have been times that I feel like I could be better. But again, I know that I always seem to bring up my, my tism and stuff like that, but it's just... It's like, again, as I've said many times, like, I could live alone and be completely fine. You know how, like, when 2020 happened and we were all locked up and stuff like that? Like, I was fine with that. I had no problems whatsoever, except for when we had the crazy, well, actually that happened beforehand, but, even at that time, but here's the thing, like, there's times that I can be a good friend, but I know there's, again, just comes down to under circumstances. But I mean, I know I can be a good friend. It's just, I know that there just are some times that I don't understand what is going on in the situation. Does that make sense? Like, you know what? I'm gonna say yes, because I do try. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes, I am flawed. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous... You know what? Yes, honestly, yes, I have. Do you believe in perfection? Oh, heck no. And if anyone does out there, F you. There is no such thing as perfection, okay? Let's just say that right now. There is no such thing as perfection. So no. Have you ever stolen from someone? It wasn't necessarily someone. It was more or less, what do you call it? Following someone else doing something. Like taking something from a store. So, technically speaking, no, I haven't stolen from someone, but I mean, technically I was part of just this group of people who would take things from the store and they would put them in bags, and that's the thing though, I didn't want to do it, but it's like, you know, it was a kid's thing, but I mean, it wasn't intentional, but I mean, yeah. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? No. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I mean, honestly, yes. I mean, God, if I had one day to live... I mean... So, I'm trying to think in my head that if I was dying, if I had just one day to live, the one thing that I would want to do is to kind of isolate myself somewhere. And, like, just go to a place where it's very snowy, go to a log cabin, and just be there for the rest of the day. Enjoying the nature, enjoying a fire, you know, just reading a book, something like that. But the thing is, would I tell anyone? I think, yes, I would. I would tell the people, yes, but I'm gonna go do this. So if you respect my wishes, let me do what I want to do on my last day on Earth. You know what I mean? Like, I would tell them, like, yes, I only have one more day, but respectfully, you let me do what I want to do. And when I'm gone, then you can mourn. You know? So, I mean, yes, I would tell some people. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes, I have. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? I mean, yeah, I do. You told me I had to be honest, so... Do you know who I am? No, I don't know who you are. Well, I know who you are. Okay. Then tell me. Who am I? If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? I don't know. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. Would I? Because the thing is, yeah, like, I'm jumpy. Yeah. I can get scared. Not to say that I can't, but like, there have been times where someone would try to, like, scare me from behind, but I would just turn around and look at them. Like... So, honestly, no, I don't think I would. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? I'll be honest, no, not really. Of course not. That would be silly, now wouldn't it? I mean, I guess, man. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. Because, yeah, I mean, there's some people out there who are very much empathy, yeah, so, yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Oh. Oh. Oh, don't make me blush. Don't make me blush. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't know. I mean, I can be sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Have I ever been in a physical fight? Well, actually, no. I haven't been in a physical fight, no. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes. Mostly headaches, I think, yeah. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes. Funny enough, sometimes a lot. Are you attracted to the opposite? If you talking... So, here's the thing. I have dated, female and male. I've gone both ways. So, I guess, I mean, technically I would be pansexual because I am attracted to basically anyone. I mean, because I don't, like... If I vibe with a person good enough, you know, then yeah, like, I'm attracted to them, right? Like, if we vibe really well, then yeah, like, of course. Am I attracted to it? I'm like, sure, yeah. Like, if I see, like I said, if I see somebody walking down the street, and I see them, and I say, hey, they looking good. You know, man, woman, non-binary, you know, everybody, you know? So, do I find it attractive? Yeah, sure. Yes. Would you ever shave your head? Yes. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yes. Yes, I am. I am very much so. And ope? Yes. Yes. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Oh, heck yeah, I do. Are you kidding me? Yes. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Well, unfortunately, I don't have one at the moment. I would like to get one day. I used to have one, but not anymore. And here's the thing, not to say that my, you know, my man is not necessarily, like, you know, a best friend or anything. It's just that we've been together for so long, it's just, you know, we're just so dang close. I volunteer. Ah. Okay, Taza, you want to be my BFF? I mean, I can see it. I mean, you know what's funny? I think we already vibe, bro. But here's the thing. I mean, I don't have a BFF at the moment, so I'm just... I mean... See, here's the thing. I guess... Okay, you know what? I'll just use Taza. Like, would I trust Taza? Yes, I would trust Taza. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Yes. Because a lot happened in my childhood. Yeah. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? He said to answer honestly, right? So I have to say yes. Because it said if I could rob a bank and get away with it, then... Unless it's ladders. Jesus. My God. Yes. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No. I have not. No. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Oh my God, yes. God, I've had those dreams, bro. Those are... Ugh, like, you feel like you're falling and then you flinch in your sleep? Oh my God. Yes. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Yes. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yes. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yes. Do you like being the center of attention? No. No, I do not like to be the center of attention, because then that's when the anxiety happens. I'm like, no, I'm fine with just, like, little attention is fine, that's okay, but do I want to be a center of attention? No, I do not. No, thank you. I'm good. Kibe, the exhibitionist. Yes, right? The exhibitionist. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Honestly, yes. Yeah. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Honestly, yes. Yeah. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Ooh. Out-of-body experience. I don't think so. No. Because... Okay, wait, hold on. I want to look up something real quick. Like, what? Like, I want to know, like, the actual whole definition of what a out-of-body experience is supposed to be like. Out-of-body experience. Right, okay. So, a phenomenon where a person feels as if their consciousness is detached from their physical body and they perceive the world from an external vantage point. Okay, so basically, a ghost, like, hovering over there, so that you can see your body, right? Okay, so, no, I haven't had any one of those. But I have had amnesia before, so, not remembering certain events, so, yeah. But no, I have not had one of those. Have you ever punched a nun? Wait, what? What? Have you ever punched a nun? No? No, I have not. Okay. Do you like dogs better than cats? See, here's the thing. I love cats and dogs both equally. But do I say that I have more cat pets than I do dog pets? Yes, I do. But it's because, you know, with dogs, it does come with more responsibility. And especially because if you're one of the type of folks that likes to be a pack leader, which that's like me, I like to be the pack leader. I wouldn't allow dominance with my dog. You know, like if I did have a dog. Because my dad was the same way. My Papa Fox, he was the same way. He never, like, he always commanded our dogs. Like when we had Butch and Huggy. So they were always behaved every time. Because, you know, he was their pack leader, basically. So, but again, I mean, are dogs better than cats? That's the question, right? Do you like dogs better than cats? I have to say no, because I mean, I do like cats more, okay? Like, that is the truth, that I do like cats more. But it's asking, do you like dogs better than cats? It's just like, but I like dogs and cats. Do I have cats more than dogs? Yes, I do. It's under the circumstances. But I mean, I have to say no, because I mean, I do like cats more. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Well, well, I mean, I don't mind reading a good book. But movies are just so much fun. So I think I'll say no, because I do like watching movies. Which, I was gonna say, one of these days, I want to see if maybe we can do like a movie night. And just get everybody in Discord, and just all of us can just watch a movie together or something. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched a nun? You know, I mean, yes. Yeah, I am wondering. Did you get starstruck easily? Yes, I did, actually, yes. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? So I don't necessarily hate it, but I mean, I have to say yes, because I'm just not a big fan of big parties and social gatherings. Here's the thing, though. I like going to conventions. And the thing is that even though when I'm cosplaying, I'm playing a character, so, you know, I feel more comfortable being someone different, obviously, you know. So, but I will have to say, yes. I'm not to say that I hate it or anything. It's just not my thing, you know? Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No, it's not, actually. I think I was more happy with, because when I was younger, I always wanted to have, like, I wanted to try and make friends, right? Because my parents were really pressuring me to make friends, which that's the thing, though. Obviously, again, I think differently. So, when I was younger, friends was never on my mind, ever. You know? Like, I didn't necessarily want to do any of that. I just wanted to do my own thing, be on my own, and just do stuff, whatever. So, when it came to, like, birthdays, like, of course, there was a point in time where I was like, you know what? Yeah, I would like to have some friends. And so, that was the one thing that I wanted a part of my birthdays, was having so many people over and all of them just wishing me a happy birthday. You know, like doing the cake and all that sort of stuff. That's like the fun part. Like, being able to have everybody there, everybody celebrating together, and all that stuff. I mean, the presents are nice and everything, but the whole gathering part is I can't English today. God. Well, no wonder why, like not too long ago, I got diagnosed with ADHD. And I was like, well, I'm not surprised. I have a whole laundry list of words that come into my head, but they just don't seem to, you know, go together. But, is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. My favorite part is, just when we're all there enjoying ourselves. Just hanging out and all that. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam! Right in the face, nun punch! No, but I will be honest, it sounds interesting. Like, okay, but still, no, I haven't. Did you laugh? Yes, I did. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even aloud? I will say I kind of said it in my head, yeah. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? Okay, I know I have to be honest here, so yes. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Honestly, yes, probably. But then there's also another part of my head that says no. Because I don't know if there is one. You know? But I guess in a sense, you know, like, I feel I have done some petty things here and there, so, like, if there, and they say if there is one, do you think you're going to be going? And I to assume, yeah. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Do you masturbate frequently? I mean, yeah? Sure. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? No, not really. I mean, I get it. No, I mean, I get it. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? No. That's a loaded question. No pun intended. I was gonna say, Taza, I was like, I mean... But here's the thing, I mean, it's normal for that kind of stuff. And here's the thing, like, yeah, I mean, it's a normal thing that happens. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? No. No. Is your mouth dry? No. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? I will say certain profanities do. So, I will say some profanities do, yes. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Yes. Are you poor with money management? No. I do budget. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you in this very moment. Oh! My favorite number! Choose one of the colors that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. Oh, okay. Resonates in this moment? I'd say purple. Purple. Choose one of the words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, vile. I would say wicked. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you the most in the very moment. Blessed, glorious, divine, angelic, heavenly, celestial. I'd say celestial. Choose one of the words feels resonates with you the most in this very moment. Luck, skill, strength, agility, intellect, charm. That I feel in the moment? Luck? Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No. Because I'm very terrible at math. I mean, I was in remedial math for a very, very long time. Failed a lot of math classes. Do you speak more than one language fluently? I am trying, bro. I'm trying really, really hard to learn Spanish. And here's the thing, like, Spanish is not too difficult to understand. It's just, like, I could probably read something and understand a few things. But when it's spoken, it's like, you know, that's the one thing I have trouble in. I wish I knew more Spanish. Same. Like I'm actually still teaching myself Spanish. So, I mean, I live in a place where we have a lot of Hispanic culture, and, like, I feel it's better if I at least learn a little bit. My partner is Hispanic, so I try to learn every now and then. Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly. Like, so, you know, it's good to at least have some sort of knowledge of the language. Like, a few things here and there, like common stuff that you're able to communicate with, you know? So, I'm still teaching myself, but I'm not fluent in it yet, no. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? No, I have not, and I really, really want to. Do you enjoy coffee? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Ooh. Nope, I haven't either. Yay! Well, we'll have to go somewhere, right? A BFF road trip, right? Do I believe in demons? Well, you know what? I was gonna say, I believe in particular types of demons. So, you know what? Yes. Do you believe in angels? I have to be honest, yes. Are you afraid of sharks? No. No, not at all. Do you prefer baths over showers? Again, that depends on the circumstance. But honestly, I take more showers than I do baths. If it's a bath, I mean, okay, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything right now. I mean, if it was a bath, I mean, but we mostly take showers. But no. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Not really. No. No. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? Huh? What? I don't know. Did you guys see anything? Because I haven't. No. That's fortunate. Okay. Do you ever hear your name being called even when no one is calling it? Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yeah. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Do I ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Yes? There have been sometimes, yes. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. Not knocking, no. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yes. Actually, yes. There have been times where I would look at a clock and then it's like, oh, wait. I, like, saw that time yesterday, too. Crazy. I mean, it happens. I think it happens with a lot of people. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? Oh, no. And I feel bad for people who experience that. Because I know a few people who have that experience where they feel like their feet are being grabbed while they're sleeping. Oh my god. But no, I have not felt that, no. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to a family member? No. What? If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. Of course. I know, right? What a weird question. That was such a weird question. What the frig? If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No! Also, I don't want to be a dictator. We already got one trying to be one. I'm sorry, it's true. But no. Hell no. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? Yes, honestly, because out of curiosity. Like, I hear, here's the thing, it told me to be honest, right? Okay, have I had times where I thought, I wonder what it would be like in prison? Yes, I've had those thoughts. Do you like fishing? Yes, I like fishing. Do you like hunting? No. No. I do not like hunting. No. I mean, here's the thing, though. I know I'm being a hypocrite about this, and I know that hunting is a thing that happens, but it's like, I mean, I eat meat, so it's like, come on. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, I would feel awful about going hunting, because my dad, like, he's an avid hunter, and he will send me pictures of his kills and whatnot, and I feel awful looking at him, you know what I mean? The only thing that made me feel slightly better was that we ate what we killed. Yeah, like, what was it? Like, he hunted, I think the last time he got a buck, I think, and I will tell you straight up, deer jerky, bro, pretty good stuff. If anyone's ever had deer jerky before, it's great. But no, I do not like hunting. Do you like camping? So, again, back in my I have to pretend to be straight years. You know what? Here's the thing. Honestly, a lot of people that I knew, they already knew that I wasn't straight, okay? They already freaking knew. You know what I mean? Like... Oh, man. Oh, for sure. Me too. Yeah, like, everybody already knew, but you know how the brain works. Exactly. Yeah. Nah, it's funny. Yeah, like... It's so funny. But, do I like camping? So... honestly, yes. But when the camping experience is great. Here's the thing. When I was younger, I had the fear of the Lord in me. Same, man. Same. I had the fear of Lord in me, too. Like, oh my god. You know what's funny, though? I have been told once before, literally by a pastor, that he was like, hey, man, you do what you want. If you are happy, you know, like, this is what I mean when it comes to Christians. It's like, you know, with some people that I know who are Christian, they accept everybody. You know what I mean? That's an actual person right there. They accept everybody. They don't judge or nothing. Those are the people that you want in your life, okay? So here's the thing. I do like camping, but if it's done right. Because the times I've went camping, every single time I've had a terrible experience. And this was mostly like with family, okay? So if I were to say if I wanted to go camping, I would want to rent out like a log cabin or something. And I'm not saying like, let's turn this into the cabin of the woods shoot, alright? We're not trying to do that. I'm saying that I just want to do the camping right. You know what I mean? Like a more modernized camping kind of thing going on. I just think it'd be really fun like to do like a log cabin kind of thing, you know? That'd be really fun. But yes, when it's done right. Do you like guns? No. I do not like guns. I know they're made and all that, and it sucks. And here's the thing, even though people are like, you know, oh, you don't like guns? It's like, no, I don't. Well, here's the thing, I don't like guns, but I also don't like the people who hold the gun. Because again, when people say like, oh, it's the gun's fault? No, it's the person who's wielding the gun. No, I'm more afraid of that person. But do I like guns? No, I don't. But I don't like the person holding the gun. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No, I'm good. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? I mean... He needs some milk. Ask your man. I mean, I could. I could. Ultimate test. Oh my god. But, you consider yourself kinky? Yes. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Yes. I agree. Yes. Do you always keep your promises? Unfortunately, no. I try to, but no. I don't keep my promises all the time. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Ooh. See, here's the thing with me. I'm an Aquarius, right? And when it comes to trust, if you lie to me once, then you're gone. I can forget somebody really quickly, in an instant. Honestly, so, would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. I would not. I would drop you like a hat very quickly and will forget about you instantly. Because I've learned that that's an easy thing for me to do. Are you an only child? No. I have older siblings. I am the baby of the family. I'm the baby of the family. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? No. Also, I don't drink, so... yeah. Do you like tattoos? Yes! I have, 14 of them. So yes, I do. Do you like being high in any form? Gosh, do you want me to be honest and shit? Fuck. Hey, Blankart, bro! How you doing, man? Guys, you should go follow Blankart. He has amazing shit, and you need to check it out, bro. Holy crap. Hey, yo, how's it going, man? How you doing, bro? I have been stopping by some of your streams and checking out your stuff. It's looking so mwah, chef's kiss every time. Guys, go follow Blankart. He has amazing stuff. He does these really awesome streams. I just been lurking around places. Heck yeah, man, same. I've actually been doing the same thing. Like, if I'm at work, like, if I'm working, like, maybe, like, a 12-hour shift, I'll be lurking. Like, sometimes I'll lurk on your channel, or I'll lurk on, one of my, friends, if they're streaming. So, yeah, no, I do the same thing, man. I'll be, like, lurking around places and all that stuff, too. But, yeah, man, yeah, if you want to lurk around here, be my guest, bro. We're just playing a game called The Test. So, and it asks, as you can see, it's asking, do you enjoy being high in any form? And here's the thing, you have to be completely honest. And, well, yes. You know what's funny? I agree as well, because I more or less, I do have to be honest, so yes, I do. Do you believe you have a soul? You know what? I mean... Oh, hell yes! Yeah, I believe I have a soul. I believe everybody has a soul. Time to fade is now lurking. Alright, Blank Art. I appreciate the lurking, bro. But yes. Did you cry this week? Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of, so, you know how I said before that, that I would let you guys know, what song that I have been repeatedly playing every single week. So for the song for this week that I've been repeatedly listening to is let's see. Hold on. Let me I gotta look it back up. But it's by Mystery Skulls. I don't know if you've ever heard of him before. Here, let me look up the song. But it's called Mystery Skulls. It's one guy. He does, like, kind of, I guess, very techno-esque kind of music. But I do love Mystery Skulls. I love his music. God, I really wanted to go to one of his shindigs, but I didn't have the money, which really sucked. All right, crap. Hold on. Mystery Skulls. Sorry. Okay. Where's... Yeah, Louis Alberto. That's the guy. He's the guy of Mystery Skulls. Where is his song list? Crap. Okay, songs. There we go. So the song that I have been repeatedly listening to, during this week is... Okay, alright, well maybe I can't find it on here. Maybe I'll just go into my thing. Okay, here we go. So it's a song called You'll Never See Me Again by Mystery Skulls. So if you're curious, and if you want to know like what that sounds like, you know, just look up, go on YouTube, look up Mystery Skulls, You'll Never See Me Again. But that's the song that I've been listening to on repeat for most of this week. Because like I said, last week was Crazy Effin' Robot Body by Evil Nero. Did you cry this week? Actually, yes, I did. I did. Because I was having an emotional moment when Mom and I were talking about some certain things. So yeah. Are you upset with someone right now? Am I upset with someone right now? You know what? No, I don't think I'm upset with anyone right now. So, no. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Is there someone you're not completely being honest with daily? You know what? I do have to be honest. Yes, there has been somebody that I have been not honest with, but it was just more or less because of this year and I mean, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah. Do you understand how this works yet? Well, all I know is that you told me at the beginning that you were gonna ask me a series of questions, and you were gonna predict, like, what exactly the outcome was gonna be, that was gonna be something that was gonna unlock something deep within me. So, that's what I understood. I mean, yes. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. Okay, fair. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, I do. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Not really, no. I wondered if the test was gonna keep going. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? Honestly, well, honestly, no. No, I wouldn't. Are you afraid of being abandoned? I mean, yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Man, I don't know. Am I afraid of dying alone? See, here's the thing. I'm afraid of death, like, in general. Like, I'm afraid of dying, yeah. But now the question stands, are you afraid of dying alone? I mean... Well, I mean, I have to be honest. I mean, yes, I would be afraid of dying alone. But I just am more afraid of dying. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Bro, are you trying to scare me? Bro. Do you worry that one day? I mean, not really. I mean, I have to be honest. No, I mean, I expect the unexpected, but I don't know if I unexpectedly think about if I'm gonna get murdered or not. I mean, I have to be honest. No. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? I mean, yes. Yes. I mean, I'm always watching, you know, yes, like, if I'm aware of my surroundings, yes, then of course I am gonna be always on guard, okay? So yes. Do you feel like I know you yet? I don't know. Maybe. I wish there was a maybe option, but I don't know. Do you feel like I know you yet? I don't know. Yes? Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Well, now I did. Thanks. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skip questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Great. Okay. Well, what do you got? Well, okay. So, alright. What do you got to say about me, man? Based on what you told me, this is what I can conclude. This is all, I'm scared. This is all going to sound very blunt and direct, but listen up. You've got to start taking life a bit more seriously. I hate to start this off so glumly, but you need a swift kick in the ass. I'm just being real and honest with you right now. You've got so much potential, and you're not taking advantage of it. You can blame others around you, you can blame your circumstances, you can blame yourself, but no matter what, none of that matters at this point. You need to get going, and you need to get the ball rolling. Do you even understand that you could be a major star? Do you even realize just how incredibly talented you are? You don't, do you? You don't even understand how much potential you hold within. Or maybe you do realize it, and that's what you're afraid of. Maybe it's not a fear of failure, but a fear of success. You're holding yourself back subconsciously. And you know what? Maybe you've already accomplished a lot. Maybe you feel like you've already done enough. But you and I both know that you can go further if you really wanted to. You need to pull your head out of your ass and get your shit together. Because the world needs you more than you could even imagine. You're going to do amazing things in the life, but only if you decide to. I know this wasn't what you were expecting, and maybe it isn't even what you want to hear, but even enough time has been squandered. Seriously, you are an impressive specimen. You could do incredible things, and not just one or two. You could do a lot of amazing stuff if you really put your mind to it. It's absolutely imperative, however, that you stop looking for reasons not to get things done and you turn your brain off for a while. Stop thinking, just do it. Stop dreaming, just act. Get started immediately. Stop taking breaks. Stop procrastinating. Because here's the biggest truth. Your time is ticking away. You can still be a major success, even more so than what you've already managed to accomplish in life at your highest point. But your chances are further limited as the sands of the hourglass falls. So get going. It doesn't matter what you've done. It matters what you've still got left to do. Yesterday don't mean shit, and today's the day that you've got to face. I know this sounds really harsh, but I promise you, it comes from a place of love and adoration, because I want you to be the best possible version of yourself, and for you to go as far as you know that you can inside. Please, I urge you. Do not waste your potential and shoot for what you've always wanted to accomplish while you still have time to do so. You never know when your time will run out. Your secret word is chaos. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you to be included in future projects we're currently working on. This is a genuine opportunity to be part of something forever, to have an influence on the creation of something major and we've done so before and will continue to do so for as long as you'll allow us. If you do not wish to be part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments, and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments, and we always read them thoroughly on a weekly basis. This is still an ongoing project as of 2025, and we will continue to read comments across all of our games, as we are constantly creating tremendous opportunities for players to be involved in our experiences. We are working on several games that involve player interactions, some of which players can name characters, and some of which players will be able to honor a lost pet? This is our way of giving back to the community that chose to support us across our titles, and a way to memorialize those precious ones we've lost along the way, giving them a forever home in the cosmos. We currently have a tremendous amount of submissions in the game, and we are collecting more every day. This is a passion project for us, and we really hope you'll be a part of it. Every time we finish a game, we involve players in new games that are in creation, so this offer never expires, and you'll always welcome to join us in years to come. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I hope this has been some help to you, and if it hasn't, then hopefully you were able to pull something positive from the experience. If you've enjoyed your experience, you can find the test reality check as well as many other games on our curator page in our bundles, or simply on the title screen. It's a bit more in depth and may impact you even more, and although it's the 7th installment in the series, it's a standalone title that you can jump right into immediately and experience everything it has to offer right away. We are always trying to involve players to create meaningful interaction and let others influence what we build, because honestly, this community has been so positive and amazingly supportive along the way. Truly, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you more than words can express. Please spread the word. Let us know you exist, and let us show you the appreciation you deserve for taking time out of your busy day to support small creators like us. Oh, man. Does it sound okay? It's not too loud, I hope. Not too loud. Not too crazy. As long as people can hear it. Before experiencing it, it's highly recommended that you've played the prequel, the test. Okay, alright, yeah. So we have played the test. Right. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the test first, and this examination will also make a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examination left off. Ah, gotcha. Okay, not loud at all? Interesting, okay. I would like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward and follow the instructions throughout the game, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the tests in the order they were meant to be taken in. Right. So, because I think my code word was chaos, right? Would you like to close the game now so you can have the opportunity to play the test first? I've already played the test. Wonderful news. We can continue. Oh. Okay, you're different. Also, my friend, I am going to get some sleep since I gotta be up early tomorrow morning. It's okay. It's okay, BFF. It's all good. Get some sleep. I'm gonna send you a message real quick before I sleep. Alright, gotcha, bro. That's alright. Well, get some good sleep, man, and please be safe, alright? Oh, so his name is Fate? Hello, Fate. What kind of voice should I give this guy? Hello, and welcome to my office. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I hadn't had a chance to clean up yet. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blibber blabber and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Hold on. Okay. Did you send me a message? I don't see one. Ah. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. I am going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now, it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during the process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced a scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in this situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back, and relax as we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basic, easy questions. Alrighty? If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. I don't know why, but it sounds super loud. I don't know why it sounds so loud. Okay. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Right. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. Time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Oop. Ay. Sorry. Okay. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? No. Are you nervous? A little, yeah. Do you feel cold? No. Do you feel sad? Kinda, yes. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? So, it says, have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? No. No. Because here's the thing, I kick myself more than I kick anybody else, man. I'm my worst enemy. So, no. Do you crave acceptance by others? Yes. Have you ever lost a loved one? Yes. Yes, I have. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. Do you believe in curses? Honestly? Yeah? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? Kinda, yeah, in a way. Yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Yes. I am afraid of dying alone. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? If I had to be honest, like honest, no. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Actually, yeah, I have. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? No. Not really, no. Do you like to make more friends? Well, honestly, yes. I mean, would you like to make more friends? I mean, sure, but also, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with the people I'm with right now. Like, I mean, is it weird that I would just want to have just a small group of people that I know? I mean, yes, I mean, I would like to make more friends. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yes. Do you feel lonely? Sometimes, yeah. The frick was that? Talk to me? What? Do you make friends easily? Yeah, actually I do. Yeah. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? Yes. Have you ever had a near-death experience? No. Do you like horror movies? Yes. This is all very interesting. Really? I'm sure it is fate. Also, I was gonna say, you're looking pretty good. I like your outfit. It's very nice. I like it. Have you played the test? Yes. That's the spirit. Have you played the horoscope? No, I haven't. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Good way to plug your stuff. I mean, sure, yeah, I'll check it out, man. Yeah, I'll check it out. Do you watch porn? So, wait, here's the thing. Does hentai count? Here's the thing. I don't watch regular porn. I'm not a big fan of regular porn, but I'll watch hentai. I mean, hentai technically is. I mean, it's mostly just called hentai. Watch Twitch come by and they're just gonna be like, "What the heck are you talking about?" I mean, technically, yes. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? Well, since I have to be honest, no. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late for an appointment? Yeah, of course. Would you kill all of your neighbors' pets just to save one of your own? Well, okay. Thinking of a scenario here. Neighbors' pets are all attacking, I guess, let's use for example Luna, my cat. They're all attacking her. Would I kill them? No, I mean I would try to save her. You know what I mean? So, no, I wouldn't kill the neighbor's pets. No, I would try to stop everything. I don't want to kill the pets. So, no. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? What? What? Huh. Well, here's the thing. I don't know how old some folks are. I mean, because there used to be a thing called the choking game. That was a thing. But smothering yourself with a pillow? What? No. No. Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Yeah, of course. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? No. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? No. And here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of doing, you know, pulling a... Like, joking with your friends and all is fun. You know, that's okay. You know, like jokes and all that stuff. I can't stand pranks. Is it just me? Am I the only one that's just like, I'm not a big fan of pranks? I don't like it. Maybe some people find it funny, but I don't find it funny. So, no. Are you streaming live right now? I don't know, man. What do you think? This SOB over here. Yes. Well, hello there, audience. Hey, guys. Say hello to Fate. Hi, Fate. This is chat. This is my chat. And it's wonderful to meet you. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? Yes! If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Honestly, no. If you left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? See, here's the thing. It wouldn't bother me, but also, like... Well, either way, I mean, even if I left a comment, it wouldn't bother me. So, no. If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken the time to write? Yes. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Yes. I really do. No, I appreciate you too, bro. Are you afraid of snakes? No. Do you believe in magic? No. I do not. Have you cried in the last month? Yes. Do you have a hero? Do I have a hero? I don't think so. No. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Yes. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? I can be lazy at times, so yes. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? Oh, yes. Yes. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Yes. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? Yes. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Yes, I have. And I'm not proud of it. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Yes. Like I said, I'm not proud of that. It only happened once, but I'm not proud of it. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Honestly, yes, I can be. Yes. And I try not to be, but you know what? Actually, no. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? Well, I mean, in some way, shape, or form, I guess a good example would be like my regulars, like my regular customers that I get at the shop. Like, they're always grateful every time when I do something for them, so I mean, they might consider me, like, I've had some customers tell me, like, you're my hero. So you know what? Yeah, sure. Do you love animals? Yes. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them up with a super like just to make shit real awkward? What? No. Here's the thing. I have done Tinder before. This was way back, but or not way back, but wait. Tinder. What's Tinder again? Wait, Tinder's that dating app. That's right. Okay, why was I okay, I was getting confused. My bad. But no. Okay. Yeah, me either. Okay, I was gonna say. Alright. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? No. Are you intoxicated right now? No, but, I will say, I'm a little bit, in the clouds, I guess you can say. Well, that makes one of us. He's just he's just over here drinking some wine. I mean, you've got a lot of wine spilled all over the place, man. Do you like the phrase sneaky snake? So wait, what does that phrase mean? Hold on, sneaky snake? I'm just curious, because, again, some of these phrases I sometimes don't understand. Sneaky snake phrase? Wait, to perform this act, prior consent must be given. What? So, huh? Or is this just saying, like, someone being sneaky, I guess? I don't know. I mean... no? Are these questions a bit strange to you? Not really, no. Do you have a vivid imagination? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? No, not necessarily, because I do have friends. I just like my space, is all. So, I wouldn't say I'm antisocial. Like, I am sociable, so no, I'm not antisocial. Do you hold a grudge for a long period of time? Well, I have to be honest, yes. Have you ever urinated in public? What? No! Do you like pineapple on pizza? No. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? No. Do you think you've got a big ego? No. Would you consider yourself kinky? Well, I already talked to my other half, and he said yeah, so. Have you ever masturbated into a fishbowl? No. And also, odd question, so no. Well then, you can't be that kinky. Okay, man, whatever. Jeez. Would you consider yourself to be religious? Kinda, yes. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? Wait, what does... What does this mean? Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? What does it mean? Okay. Criticizing them for not being calm or quiet by nature, but having moods that change often and suddenly. Oh. No. No, not at all. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? So, in this scenario, someone is trying to end my life. So someone's trying to kill me. Is that the case? Because that does not what it seems like it says. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No. No. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? Yes. I would. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? Technically, it wasn't a burning building. It was more like a... what do you call it? It was like a simulation kind of deal. Where it was like a firefighter kind of simulation kind of deal. Where they just simulated like smoke in a house kind of thing. So, I don't think I was necessarily in a burning building. So, no. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? I'll be honest, yeah. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? Yes. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? Yes. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? Yes. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? Yes. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? No. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologized to you? Yeah, I would forgive them. If they apologized, yeah. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? Yes. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? Yes. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? You know what? Yeah. Remember, they said you have to be very honest, so I'm being honest. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, Would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? Yes. If someone accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? No. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? No. Maybe you should have been. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all of this other than just simply answering question after question? Kinda, yeah. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Yes. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around and you don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? Yes. Red is a pretty color than pink. Do you agree? Well, here's the thing though. The reason why I would say no is because I like all the colors. All the colors are pretty, you know? I don't know if, like, red is prettier than pink. Pink is just a lighter red, so... Although, I mean, I would have to say yes, because red is my favorite color. Sure. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing through the wind? Wanting to start again. Why are we getting all Katy Perry in this? Not really, no. I don't feel that. Eating in front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? No. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. Do you agree? See, here's the thing. There's one part of me that says no. But there is another part of me that says yes, because, again... I'm not actually, like, you know, engaged or anything. Or married whatsoever, because I just don't believe that you have to be married to somebody that you vibe with for so many years. That's just me, though. I don't know if anybody else would agree, but, I mean, like I said, I've been with my partner for 13 years, and, like, we've never had... Like I said, of course we have our ups and downs and all that, but, I've already mentioned before that, hey, I don't want to get hitched, I just don't feel it's necessary, and, you know, it's like, if the relationship's going strong, it's like, why not? So, but, do I feel that it's outdated? Nah. Do you realize that the first letter of the last 6 questions, when combined, spells out the word murder? No. Do you know why that is? No. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? No. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have got yourself into? Yes, I guess? Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yes. Okay, I'm here. Alright. Did you hear someone in your room? No. Do you see the shadows closing in? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes. Do you look around your Did you look around your room a moment ago? No. I didn't. Do you like long walks on the beach? Yeah. Sure. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Yes. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? I hope to have one day, yes. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? No. Do you believe that you're human? Sometimes, I will admit, since, I mean, we're supposed to be completely honest, right? I honestly sometimes do believe that I'm not human. No. If you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again once you decide to use your power for the rest of time, would you ever use it? Well, you just said that I could, would you ever use it? Like, but that's the thing, you just said that I can't back to being visible again, so... No, I wouldn't use it, because I wouldn't be able to turn back, so no. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? No. No, I wouldn't. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share with them? Yes. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed, would you do it? Yes. I wouldn't mind trying out being an eagle. Let's try it. The problem is that I would just have to be super freaking careful, because I have to, like, learn how to be an eagle and not get killed, because eagles can get killed. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to the death using nothing but a machete in an armory helmet, would you do it? No. Because I don't want to kill the bear. No. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Yes. I mean, I already have a tough enough time eating. I mean, why not? Sure. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue to eat the pizza? No. But I think I get where they were trying to get at with that one. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? I mean, yeah. Yes. Was that question difficult to answer? No. Do you feel mortal? Yes. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? No. Do you suffer from anxiety disorder? Yes. Do you ever feel depressed? Yes. You're not alone. Oh, I know. I know. Do you feel relaxed? Honestly, at the moment, no. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? I mean, sure, yeah. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yes. I'm going to take a special note of that one. Okay. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yes. Do you wash your hands every day? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? No. Is winter your favorite season? Yes! Do you know anyone named Josh? Yes, I do. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Yes. Are you allergic to any animals? No. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? I mean, if we're talking furry, I mean, yeah. I've seen it around. But really, if I've thought about it in a... like, this is just pets and all that sort of stuff. No. No. Have you ever been in love? I am, and still am, to this day. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? Or artistic, yes. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? No. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? Yes. Can you be easily intimidated by others? No. Are you easily excitable? No. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? I'll be honest, yes, but also no. But, I mean, the honest answer is yes. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? See, I wish I could ask my man right now, but he's doing his tabletop game at the moment. Because otherwise I would ask him, like, am I high maintenance? I honestly, no, I don't believe I am. Do you trust easily? No. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. Have you ever told a lie? Yes, I have. Have you ever lied to your best friend? Yes. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes. Have you ever lied about any answers during the session? No. Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? No. This is all very useful information. Well, yeah, because you basically were asking me about the honesty part, and you wanted me to be honest, so I am being honest. Have I lied to some friends? Yes. Have I lied to my family? Yes. And you asked me if the relevance, and I said no, because I get it. Are you a people pleaser? Yes. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor? I mean, I don't know. I can be silly sometimes, so yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I think my humor is a lot more dark. But yeah. Do you frighten easily? Honestly, no. Well, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to more gritty questions. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Yes. I've known that, like, since the beginning, that you just have to answer everything honestly. Let's get started. You're home alone. It's dark, and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do you do? Grab the closet item that can be used as a weapon. Ignore the knocking and hope it goes away. Ask who is it and wait. Boldly open the door and reveal what's on the other side. Okay, so honestly, in this kind of situation, I would be doing this first option. Because it's said to be honest, so very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches you, asking if you can spare some change. What do you do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some or her change. Tell the homeless man that you'll get some change from somewhere else. So, honestly, I would tell the homeless woman to share with the man. But then there's also this too, but honestly, this is probably what I would do. Really now? Both your mother and father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease. And there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do you do? Oh my god. You know what? I feel like I probably may be a terrible person here, but so both your mother and father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease. There's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of them. And time is of the essence. What do you do? This is probably gonna seem maybe bad to you guys, but this is my honest answer. That doesn't surprise me. I'm sure it doesn't. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial there's a note that says the cure for cancer. What do you do? I really do not want to be responsible for this, so I'm just gonna give it to the entity. What a wasted opportunity. Here's the thing, man. I don't want to be responsible for a lot of stuff. Okay? I'm sorry, I know you shouldn't judge. You're stuck alone inside of your house, and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food, and no one is coming to save you for weeks. My only potential source of food around is your family pets. What do you do? Why am I not surprised? Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do you do? I mean... honestly, I mean, I like that. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do you do? A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? Would you now? You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden, someone grips and squeezes your shoulders from behind. What do you do? Immediately jump and turn around. Ha! You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. What do you do? Jump out of the bath. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you. Give it a firm handshake, maybe even a solid... You know what? Yeah. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put... Oh my god. The lotion on the skin while he watches. What do you do? Smart choice. You're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden your door slams. You see before you very eyes and know no one is home, and it couldn't have been a gust of wind. What do you do? I like that. Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do you do? I mean, someone you've known for many years, okay? I mean, sure, you can go on a date. Ah, so you're one of those types. I mean, like I said, we never know what might happen. So, your dog starts randomly barking into the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. What do you do? Taking note of that. You see a massive spider in your room for the size of your hand. What do you do? Grab something bigger to smash it. Ha! Honestly, I didn't answer that one, honestly. I would have tried to get him and take him outside. So that was not a honest answer right there. I've already screwed this a little bit. So my bad, guys. Alright. Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do you do? Turn them into the authorities. If you found out that you only had one day left to live, what do you do? I mean, I would tell everyone, so... Alright then. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what would you do? Go lay down. I'm obviously way too high for this. Give them all the ice cream they can handle. Don't give them ice cream. You're not going to fall for that one. Assure them you'll protect them and they won't die. Oh, lovely. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts, and the person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? Let's see. Wait, if I could suddenly hear people's thoughts. That sounds reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do you do? I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry. Like... I mean, it was an accident. I mean, you know what? I should have just said, try to convince them to turn themselves in. Because if it was an accident, then you should have... But that's the thing, they don't want to go to prison. But it's like, well, here's the thing. You're gonna get caught in the long run. It's either I turn you into the authorities, or I try to convince you to turn yourself in. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. What do you do? What? Call the authorities. Call the authorities! Interesting how that played out. I mean... Okay. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. The following questions that shall be asked of you are would you rather style questions. Oh, great. Okay. Cool beans. Fantastico. Imagine you've got a gun in your hand, and you absolutely must choose an answer, no matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved by all. Would you rather get angry or never get jealous? Never get angry. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? I'll be honest, I'd actually rather live in the sea. Because if I live in space, like, there's too much radiation in space. But there's not a lot in the ocean, so... Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? Well, here's the thing. I would do both. I would donate my body to science, but I also would donate my organs to people who need them. But I mean, out of the two, to the people who need them. Yes. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate, but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? Would you rather have a dream job, but have to work until the day you die? I mean, I have to be honest, I would rather have my dream job forever. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear to be something itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? I'll take the one-ply toilet paper. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? Oh god. The color changing part sounds fun. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm, or orgasm every time you see a dog? I'll take the orgasm shits for 500, Alex. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents wait, what? If your parents switched bodies with one of your... Oh, partner. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents, and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your parent's body, or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? No, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just answer the question. I mean, both of them are terrible, but really, It would be sex with the partner in my parents' body. Okay? That one had no bearing on your results. I was just curious. Of course you were. Of course you were. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. Yeah, I do. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions giving simple answers. Okay. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? 7. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you best at this exact moment? Black. Out of the following options, which creature are you least comfortable around? Least comfortable? I mean, I like all of these. But I guess maybe if I had to choose, it would probably be scorpions. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Oh. Well, I can't have the first one because I'm allergic, so it would be vanilla. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Freedom. Out of the following option, which could you most live without? Money. Out of the following option, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I am caring, I am smart, I am attractive. I am brave. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Dying alone. We're almost finished, but I've just got one final question for you. Alright? Hit me, boss. Have you ever punched a nun? Weren't we just discussing this before? No, I have not punched a nun. You really ought to try it sometime. It really takes the edge off. I'm sure it does, man. I'm sure it does. Alright, we're done here. I'm through with you. I'm just going to calculate results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Hey, it's okay, man. I want you to be brutally honest. Because, hello, you wanted me to be brutally honest, so of course I want you to be brutally honest too. Right? I mean, duh. Here we go. Based on what you told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest. To acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone doing anything for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded, time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that." As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything, ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we've understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Well, this is very interesting. You're not as naive as you come across. I mean that in a good way, for the record. You can be skeptical sometimes, and you're nobody's fool. And even when someone manages to pull a fast one on you, good luck to them trying to make it happen twice. You're highly intelligent and you learn from your mistakes, which has taken you very far in life thus far. However, the issue is you spend a lot of extra time second-guessing yourself or others at times, and you waste a lot of valuable time trying to figure out the motives or another, rather than just going with the flow and seeing what happens. This is a defense mechanism that your mind has created to prevent you from being swindled or potentially hurt. This is both good and bad, as it can protect you from a lot of negative situations. However, it can also hinder you by forcing you to miss a lot out of incredible opportunities by taking a chance. My advice to you would be to open up a little bit more, let your hair down, let your guard down, and let your walls down. You will feel so much better and get so much further in your life goals if you just take a moment to relax and say yes more often to new opportunities. Stop spending so much time thinking about what could go wrong, and cut it down to only 1 second of thinking what could go right. You miss 100 of the opportunities you don't take, and not everyone is out to get you. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is trust. Remember this word, this will come in handy. Wow, so the first test, the word was chaos, and now the second test, the word is trust. So I gotta remember both of those. Dang. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you do not wish to be part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out on your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we will always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know we've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do, thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, we'd love if you check out our other titles on the Other Games section of the title screen. After playing the test Final Revelation, third game in the trilogy, we'll also have the testing chamber. Yeah, in the meantime, the advisory is another interesting experience. I'd like to recommend to everyone. Finally, we have the test reality check, which is the 7th installment. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I have all of them, and we definitely will keep playing every single one. However, it is late. It's gonna be 10 o'clock soon. And that is crazy. So more or less, a lot of my stuff is I'm just not taking chances. That's what it sounds like. That I'm not, like, there's so many opportunities open to me, but I'm not taking the chances to do that. We've had a list of names of those who have supported our projects along the way, and we will be continuing to extend this list in future titles. Would you like to see them now? Warning, it's quite long. Yeah, sure, I'll look at it. Oh, Markiplier. Yep. He's up there. Oh, Smems is on there. Dina. Yep. It's a lot of people. Interesting. Scatty? Oh, even and quietly. Wow. It's a lot of... Oh. Okay. Nice. Now here's the thing, like, when they say to leave comments, do they mean leave it, like, in the Steam comments, or... Maybe it is, I'm not sure. That's a lot of names, man. But this is so intriguing. It definitely has me thinking a lot, for sure. Like, about a lot of stuff. I'm definitely going to continue with playing the other installments. This is very intriguing. But I will have to drop this stream for now, or end this stream for now. Because I am getting tired, and I have something I gotta do tomorrow. So... That's all the names. So I guess I would just have to find a way to put my name in there, huh? Yeah, I definitely want to play the other ones. I hadn't stretched and I hadn't hydrated. Dang, man. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so the guy wasn't kidding. That's a lot of names. That's a lot of names. Wow. I mean, it's cool. It's fantastic that they got, like, so many people to do this, so... It's awesome. But I kind of do need to end the stream right now, so can we... Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll let this run, because I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay. Is there a way I can exit out of this? I probably should have just said no. See, here's the thing. I don't want to exit out of the game if it's not going to save, like, everything. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how long this is going to freaking take. Oh my god. But I get it. These are just like all the names of the people that are supporting the project. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we can